In 2014, a groundbreaking excavation of a prehistoric temple complex on the Scottish island of Orkney revealed that the Neolithic inhabitants of the island were far more advanced than initially considered. Besides a large collection of ancient artifacts that reflect a complex and culturally rich society, archaeologists also discovered that the three major monumental structures on the island, the Ring of Brodger, the Stones of Stennis, and the Moss Howe tomb, were inextricably linked in some grand theme. The archaeological site, known as the Ness of Brodger, covers an area of over 6 acres and consists of the remains of housing, remnants of slate roofs, paved walkways, colored facades, decorated stone slabs, a massive stone wall with foundations, and a large building described as a Neolithic cathedra or palace, inhabited from at least 3500 BC to the close of the Neolithic period more than a millennium and a half later. Their workmanship was impeccable. The imposing walls they built would have done credit to the Roman centurions who, some 30 centuries later, would erect Hadrian's Wall in another part of Britain. Cloistered within those walls were dozens of buildings, among them one of the largest roofed structures built in prehistoric northern Europe. It was more than 80 feet long and 60 feet wide, with walls 13 feet thick, said Rolf Smith, a renowned writer and adventurer. The archaeological excavation, which has so far only unearthed around 10% of the original site, has yielded thousands of incredible artifacts including ceremonial mace heads, polished stone axes, flint knives, a human figurine, miniature thumb pots, beautifully crafted stone spatulas, highly refined colored pottery, and more than 650 pieces of Neolithic art, by far the largest collection ever found in Britain. The monumental sites of the Ring of Brodger, the Stones of Stennis, and the Moss Howe tomb, all located within several miles of the Ness, used to be viewed as isolated monuments with separate histories, but as excavations at the Ness have progressed, archaeologists have come to believe that the megalithic sites in the surrounding region were all connected in some way with the Ness of Brodger, although its purpose remains unknown. What the Ness is telling us is that this was a much more integrated landscape than anyone ever suspected, said archaeologist Nick Card, excavation director with the Archaeology Institute at the University of the Highlands and Islands. All these monuments are inextricably linked in some grand theme, we can only guess it. The people who built all this were a far more complex and capable society than has usually been portrayed. Stand at the Ness today and several iconic Stone Age structures are within easy view, forming the core of a World Heritage Site called the Heart of Neolithic Orkney, said Smith. The Ness of Brodger appears to be the anchor piece, the showpiece, if you will, that links these other great monuments into one great monumental landscape of a sort nobody had dreamed existed. And to have had it lying underfoot, unsuspected, for so many centuries only adds to the sense of wonder surrounding its discovery.